So Joy is the red one, TJ is the black one. So we're going to go down this way first. There's been nobody at this house the entire time, but this is Thursday. It's about 14:37 or 2:37. This could be a rental. I like the driveway. So you just slide in, slide out. Anyway, and it's on ground. It's not on top of, like what I have, a structure. Not saying that that's not a bad thing. It's just I prefer the ground. Look how big these trees are. Now that's a phone pole. See? All the way up. And this is called a tree. Yes, tree. Okay, not very many of those where we live. They have to call them bushes where we live. Come on, guys. This is the route I came in. I've spent the entire time on the balcony, practically.
Welcome to Healthy Vegan Living, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle.
So there's trees everywhere, which I love, that part. All these trees, these homes are very, very tight. And the reason why it's fairly simple, land here must be expensive for them to go straight up. It's not like where I live, one story. There's a little house, like a guest house maybe, or utility area. I think they're still working on it. I see pipes everywhere, drainage pipes. This over here says Mountain Bear Democratic Club. They have a fenced in area. Maybe they have little dogs. See people are doing work. There's like a cul-de-sac of little apartments. Nice steep driveways. See that Generac? That's a generator. One of the very best quality ones. I have a generator at home, but it's not Generac. Those are like $5,000 and up. A lot of people have been working on their homes today. It's not a woodpecker, that's an electric drill. This is the switchback I had. You have to sort of listen. Okay, he's not coming my way, no worries. Look how steep that is. There's a plant person. Alright, well, I'm going to go back up and go to the other side. So I've kind of figured out from here all the way back and back to the house, it's about 35 minutes, assuming the dogs cooperate. Tomorrow morning we have to leave here by 11, but I'm going to be packed way before then. Have my last cup of coffee, probably be on the road by 10. Then that means I'll get home between 11 and 11:30. Not used to all this mountain air. Sorry about that. Kids have been loving it. I did notice that since it's on a higher elevation, it's a little harder for me to breathe. Oh, there's something over there they just love. Okay. Making our way back again. I'm going to get a webcam so that way when I'm driving I can show you the scenery I see before I get to my destinations. I've been wanting one of those for the car for a long time. My hopes is that Linda gets well by the end of the year and we can buy a new car. But even if she doesn't, I'm going to buy one anyway. So then when she gets better, we can just drive off in the sunset together. Look at that. I don't know if that's a live electrical line, but they've always told us if you see a line on the ground, you leave it alone. It's probably a telephone line, but why take the chance? Why be stupid about it? Okay. So after our little walk, I gotta do some computer work. Got a lot done today. Then I prepare for the kids' dinner, which they get the farmer's boy and a little bit of kibble, almost nothing now. And pack up the car, except for there won't be anything in the car till tomorrow morning. And then I'll walk the dogs one more time before it gets dark. See, I like this one. So you pull and you're on earth to your front door and you can unload. The tricky part would be going backwards, but then you just back up straight into the street and on your way you go. Some people, what they do is they erect retainer walls and pour cement. Other people, they put in enough, like 8x8s underneath around the front of the house to park their cars, because there's no place to park. You can't park on the street here, you'll get towed. Which makes sense because it's a one-way street. Not one way. One car length. Sideways. I'm going to show you the waterfall. This morning when I was walking, I heard it first, and then I saw it. Alright, I'm going to get past that noise. Well, that was bad. Ran into a loose dog. Of course, TJ doesn't cooperate. See the fur on the back? But they grabbed the dog in time. No loss. I'm still pretty torn up about my life. I'm trying to deal with it. Okay, we're back on track. Yeah, the mountain air feels really good. Look at that tree. It's not like we don't have interesting walks in the valley. with the people and the noise and the traffic. It's just that this is just so much better for any time away from the troubles of the day, or for me, all year long. This is kind of sad. Let's look at the really good driveway, and all the rocks fell down. Sure, they're trying to figure out what to do about that. Looks like it goes to a really nice house. Okay. Now let me show you that. This is what I call steep. Your stairs have to be in good shape. Otherwise, you're putting your life in danger. And you shouldn't want to put your weight next to a railing that you can't trust. See? That goes all the way down to the bottom of the other street. Alright. I'm thinking of doing is still going to the mountains, but not doing Lake Arrowhead. It's quite a ways up here. Do something closer. Maybe Wrightwood. There's Joy chomping down a bone, or who knows what. She's been eating pine nuts. I think she's thinking she's Yule Gibbons or something. Wow, look at that valley. Looking at a small picture like this doesn't even do it justice. Look at this tree. Okay, they chopped down the tree because it was getting close to falling, I guess. I want you to see the one above it. Down there is a mole, I think. No, it's a giant squirrel. Can't see with the, don't have the binoculars on. This is just like a little day camera, my outdoor camera, underwater camera. Really dark. These are cement cores. It's a great idea to use them this way. Sucker's a little heavy too. It's a great idea. You can see the earth is starting to push back. This one's falling in. I love the bottom of this one. Now that took a lot of work. There's some more cars up here on that level. Well, there's a drawbridge, or not a drawbridge, but a nice bridge to go to that house. Probably the closest way to get to it. And a small stepping on the bottom. Most of the homes are 2- and 3-story, and some of them are extremely narrow. See if I can show you one I saw this morning that really felt like it was very narrow. There's bears there. You can tell because all the trash cans have the lids that are locked, or they're in a complete garbage box. Here's a nice one. Here, you just go up the road, backwards, forwards, whatever, and you have it easy in, easy out. See, green. Kind of chalet top-upping on top. Beautiful frame by trees. This goes to the main highway, and after that I turn around and I go make my way back. Not too much adventuresome this trip. Trying to find ways to capture my spirit again. I felt like I had lost myself for a while. Oh, here's a nice little home. Obviously there's a top floor. Those are called eyebrow windows on the top. See? You have to prepare for stairs if you go out there. There might be a few homes that are on single floor, but I bet you they're few and far between. Here's another one, nice driveway. Looks like you can go in and over the edge. And this one. It's like 2 floors. Very steep to get to the... There's a chalet. I like that, the brick here on the edge. That's really pretty. Alright, we're getting close to the main road. We have to be careful because sometimes people whiz by here like 40 miles an hour. People who know what they're doing, not people like me, or beginners at driving hilly. Oh, there's somebody right here. And there's a truck. Saw her this morning, so she must be back from work. Because it's almost 3 o'clock. Let's see what this sign says. It's a sign right here. And it says Virginia Court, East Virginia Court. Yeah, and I'm on Virginia Court. We're not going to go any further than this. A couple of days ago when I first got here, I went down further. But it just goes to a bigger road. The road that I turned on to get on Virginia. And here it is. Somewhere else. Okay, let me pull back. So people are getting home. Getting ready for the weekend. There's DirecTV. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head back to our home. Our temporary home. Our cabin. Temporary cabin. Look at that. Now, maybe they got a discount on the paint. It's 100% aqua. See? You can't see it as well as I can. Come on, kids. Most of the homes are either red or white, beige. Not very many brick fireplaces. A lot of them are metal. Stovepipes sticking off the top. This has got a wraparound porch in the front. And a real brick fireplace. Pretty little nice backyard too. Can't really grow very much out here. The pine needles will kill almost anything you grow. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah. This hour you're kind of taking your life in danger. Pretty much what will happen to me when I leave tomorrow morning. I was lucky. My Apple Maps brought me all the way over here. I only got lost once because I didn't follow the maps. And I was lucky enough to find somebody that knew where I was going. If that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does. Remember, today's Thursday. People might take Friday off. Oh, okay. You got a nice walkway. This is a very, very narrow home. It's the other side of the treehouse, but you can see, like maybe all of 10 foot long, like a square box. Here's another one. This one's even smaller, but then it's probably 3 levels. Young knees? No problem. You could easily go up and down. I wasn't doing yoga. I'd probably have trouble right now. Doing the windows. Here's another one. This one behind here. Very narrow. Probably 3 floors. And it stretches back quite a bit. And with the snowfall out here, it makes really sense for your roof to be very A-framed. Unless you enjoy jumping on your roof. Liberating the ice from the top of it. So this walk lasted a little longer because we were talking to people. And had that dog encounter. It looks really pretty there. You want to go off there. That's a straight distance down. See? As far as I'm going. I'm going to try to set up the camera so that I can show you my descent before I get to the main highway 18. There's a GBoutin. Okay, the car's right down the horizon. So we have the rest of the day, and then tonight, and we leave tomorrow morning. Learned a lot. A lot of stuff I didn't know that I needed. I think I'm going to have to do this at least once a month until things are better. Give me a chance to understand how cabin life is. Once a month, I can afford that. Once a week, that'd be a little tough. For example, my cabin is, I'm renting it at about $650. It's a crazy system here. So $129 per day. So I'm taking 2.5 days. And then they had $250 worth of host fees. Of course, you know, they provided everything, so I understand that now. And then if you have a dog, it's $100 per dog for 2 days, so that's $200 there. And then you could be socked up with a $500 balance if the dogs damage anything on your credit card, of course. But still. Then of course if it's just deposit, everything has to be paid up front because it's a B&B. These are things you just have to deal with when you go on vacation. Okay. You can come this way and I'll just pull over.